This video is not meant for children and is brought to you by support from Patreon. Hello, and welcome back. I am Maester Aelix, and this is Stellaris Empires. And we are right back where we left off here on the select screen, and today we are in for a treat. This is the Chlor-4 Consumer Products. It is the first mega corporation I ever had, and also the first empire I had that truly won the game with. I, played well, and sometimes I won by the skin of my teeth, but these guys, they trounced. And you'll see why in just a bit, but it's so good. Alrighty, so, long ago these creatures had seen the great sandy expanse of their world, and saw the resources are scarce. They learned to cooperate, and then to conglomerate, and now their planet is ruled by the Chlor-4 Consumer Products Company. And yes, they will chlorf you out of your money. Team 4-star, thank you for that joke, and I will continue it here. So yes, we have adorable foxes living on a ring world with a little bit of opulence to it, because it's so dang pretty. So anyway, let's begin. Alright, starting at the top and working our way down, yes, we went the appearance of mammalian foxes, because foxes are cool. And I figured they're cute enough and, all that people would think that they're really passive and not all that bad, but they are indeed carnivorous, so yeah, they are part of carnivora. They will mess you up if given the chance. Species name, I went with the Chlor-4, the Chlor-4s, or to Chlorf, and that is simply because of Team 4-star's joke, and I will continue it here, because dang it, it's a good joke, and it was a little throwaway line, and people don't remember it, so it's even funnier to me for people like, where'd you get that name? Team 4-star? They tried to cloth me out of all my money. Alright, I went with Mammalian 4, and the main reason why is, for me, a discontinuity is fun and, interesting. So I went with Mammalian 4 because it's, son of this, daughter of this, as if generations mattered in a MegaCorp, which it doesn't. So that's interesting. And then, of course, Chlor-4 Consumer Products, CCP for the ship prefixes, and the ship names are boring, and I love it. Very corporate. Alright, on to traits. I went with Ingenious because money rules all. Thrifty because trade value is incredibly important. Natural Engineers to try to get some of these ring segments a little bit sooner. Non-adaptive, we're already stuck to habitable worlds, so it's basically free points. And Sedentary, we don't want to leave the ring unless we find a whole other ring. So, no reason not to. Stay here and do non-adaptive. Alright, on to the home world. I originally hit one of these dry worlds, but the ring world preference has been taken over by our origin. I named the home world Headquarters. Hey, because corporate. And the star name Photonus, because cold corporate naming? Yes, please. Starting solar system is a shattered ring from our origin. Moving on, we picked Mammalian City because these are mammalian beings. Plus, it actually looks really neat on this ring world. Origin is, of course, the shattered ring. Now, the reason why I did this in corporate is corporations don't need a whole lot of space, and you actually get a penalty for having too many colonies. So this works out real great. Mega corporations get a penalty for having too many colonies, so this actually works out great. So you get your ring world. It's already a very, very good for a corporation. So why not? Alright, now being that we are MegaCorp, I went with the focus on franchising. Franchise headquarters, because it lets all of our friends do the work for us. So, franchising This mega corporation relies heavily on franchising. Subsidiaries share a greater cut of the profits with their corporate overlords in exchange for a license to market their goods under established brands. Your subjects cannot have the following agreement terms. They cannot do this. Available holdings franchise headquarters on subject colonies. The main things, though, are subject examples from divided patronage is +1, max holdings is +1, and subject specialization conversion time is -1/3. And free traders. The trading fleets of this megacorporation are bolstered by semi-independent free traders operating under license. The trade value is 10%, and our branch office value is up 10%. So with these together, the franchise headquarters are very good. The branch office is just going to bring in so much value. And as usual, I went with, because these guys are a mega corporation, they don't have a whole lot of planets. So being a fanatic pacifist, again, the empire size from Pops being down, good. Stability 10+10, also very good. And we want to go Xenophile because this gets us more envoys, and generally people will like us more. And we like people more. Now, based on our government, our advisor voice is the Slick Corporation, so imagine this little fox sounding like this.
Our goal is to create a galactic system that maximizes innovative self-actualization and redefines future-proof solutions for every stage of a customer's life. MegaCorp, we're with you every step of the way.
I know, right? Corpo speak. It's terrible. So our empire name is Chlorofor Consumer Products. We are Chlorforians. And this flag is actually one I'm kind of proud of. Being foxes, you know, a little bit of brown, a little bit of orange. That's really nice. And with the brown being the primary color, the ships are dull brown. So it's like, yes, Corpo. Kind of UPS-like. And we went this one top and bottom. I don't know why. It just looks good. And the corporate design here with the 3, or is it 4? Yeah. Basically, it's fingers reaching out, holding each other's wrists. It's a cooperation, and also reaching. So for me, it seems like little hands, and I imagine these foxes have little hands. So that's kind of cute. And again, we have mammalian ships, which are pretty cool, very corporate, very boxy. And they just kind of get bigger and more so. And with that dull brown color, you can see it's just, painfully dull. Welcome to the MegaCorp. MegaCorp cares about you. So, though I have to admit this Colossus is probably one of my favorites, and I do not know why. I think it's the rings. Pretty sure it's the rings, but I don't know. Juggernaut. Habitat Central, we're not going to have many of those until later on. But yeah. Beautiful. Construction ship, colony ship, science ship. And it has this little glowy bit in the back, but that's about it. This is probably the dullest science ship, and I kind of love it. So, ruler name, I went Elon, son of Musk, because the son of daughter of thing was continued on. Ruler title male, CEO, female, chairwoman. The game kind of populated that in. And color variant 1 because orange is typical fox, and clothing I went with 5 because the fancy robes met with the really fancy room, and that felt very corporate money. Like, this is my hotel. Look, it's at the center of the ring. The safest part, you know? And the ruler trait, charisma. Edict upkeep, not bad. Edict's funds, not as bad, but also just the idea of they are charismatic. It helps with things. So, Chlorofor Consumer Products, my first MegaCorp, and one of my first roaring successes in the game. Let's go start a game real quick, and we'll get that opening crawl. If we ever knew our people arrived at headquarters, our histories have long forgotten it. What we do know is that just over 2,000 years ago, some inconceivable cataclysm destroyed much of the ring and killed most of the population, that our people eventually rose from these ruins. Our civilization has grown, flourished, and now stands ready to explore the galaxy, whether again for the first time. But despite all of our progress, we still have a long way to go before we can understand and repair the ring world, which is our home. Which is great! Love that. You know, we're focused on the ring world and, of course, making friends. So, when playing the game, the first thing I would actually pick up is the mercantile set of tiles. That will help us get our money set and in place. And then pick the Ascension perk you like. I would probably go with One Vision because, you know, more unity good. And then second one, I would pick up Diplomacy because that's about the time you're going to start running into people and you're going to want to be able to set up corporate deals. And after that, definitely pick up Universal Transactions. It is so good on this build. I would suggest you do not accept migration treaties because you do not need more people living in your headquarters. Because, again, empire size, see, corporate plus 50%, we're already getting 15 from just one colony. We don't need more colonies. This ring world is more than enough. And later, when we can get these sections more habitable, it'll be better. You don't need more than this one system, because everyone else you meet is going to provide more. And as you see here, we're for this particular breakthrough, I already have 133 trade value, making 130 energy credits a turn. Our initial setup here is actually pretty good. So there's no reason to go and mess that up. Well, I hope everyone has a chance to try this, and I hope everyone's enjoying this series. If you do, you know what to do, and that's to like, comment, watch 3 or 4 more of these to show the algorithm you do enjoy this series, and of course subscribe. It's a little click for you, but a really big deal for me, and I greatly appreciate everyone who does. And with that being said, I shall see you all on the next one. And I'd like to give a special shout out to all my patrons who help make these videos possible. Aaron Smith, Brian Pelfrey, Chris Armstrong, Dennis Detman, Harry Thompson, and Mark Milius. Thank you all so much for your contributions. I wouldn't have this channel without you. Thank you very much.